into the garage. That was sketchy, that was. Oh God, there's a lot of understeer. Ladies and gents, today we are taking Boris to the Combe racetrack. But first, I have a bit of a story to tell you. And of course, that is about getting this car started. I left you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger last video because I got the car started, but it was running dreadfully. Here's a clip. But ladies and gents, we have solved the issue. Take a listen. Now, you've probably got a couple of questions. Firstly, what was the problem? And secondly, what have you done to fix it? The answer to the first question is that the oil pump was broken. There was no oil being circulated throughout the engine whatsoever. To answer the second question, you probably have, what do we do to fix it? Well, long story short, we put a new engine in. Now, you're probably all thinking, Jack, that is the most stupid thing I've ever heard. Who does a whole engine swap just because the oil pump's broken? But hear me out. There are two factors as to why we did what we did. The first one is that Boris needed to be at a car show 2 days after we finished the previous swap. And the second factor is that we ran the car for a good 5 minutes with no oil pump, which is very bad for the engine. So not only was the engine potentially damaged, but I actually think it was faster to do an engine swap because all I had to do was go to London, pick up a Nissan Micra, bring it back, take the engine out, put that engine in Boris, get all the turbo parts on there, Bob's your uncle, we were finished. That took 24 hours, but getting an oil pump, we'd have to wait for delivery times and we'd also have to take the engine out. And then we might also find out that the engine didn't work after all of that work. So yeah, that's why I did what I did. Now, after hearing all of that, you may have 3 more questions. Firstly, why did we not film the other engine swap? What happened to the remap? And also, what happened to that ported and polished head? The reason why we didn't film doing the engine swap again is because it's the exact same process as the videos that you've already watched on Boris. And also, filming actually adds a lot of time onto these things, and we needed to do it quickly. Now, regarding the remap, we don't actually need to do that on this setup because originally, when I did the turbo on a standard micro engine, it was already remapped to this setup then, and we're running the exact same setup now, minus the issues, so technically this should all run absolutely perfectly. Finally, as for the ported and polished head, that is currently still sitting on the old engine. We will put this on the new engine at some point just to get that extra horsepower, but not quite yet. So I apologize for the monologue, ladies and gents, but you now know what I've done to Boris and why I've done it. We can finally move on to the topic of today's video. So today we have very kindly been invited by Jamie from Officially Gas to come and take Boris on his very first track day at Combe with the Gas Gang. So we're going to get the car out of the unit, take it to Combe, destroy a couple lap records, come back home and have dinner. That's the plan.
A few moments later.
So Boris and I have finally arrived here at Combe racetrack.
I've been running out of time, think I need to rewind, feeling out of line. I put everything aside, hoping that I make it right, all the things I do for you. I've been running out of time, think I need to rewind, feeling out of line for you. I put everything aside, hoping that I make it.
Now, since we're going for a track record, we have done some trackside modifications. So I've done a little sub delete. I've also taken out the spare wheel, so we will be running 1,000 brake horsepower per ton, at least. I've also brought with me spare E5, oil, spark plugs, coil packs, injectors, and of course, a monster. Everything I need to set the lap record in Boris. So, ladies and gents, this is it. The moment you've all been waiting for. 3 engine swaps has got us to this point where we have finally brought Boris to a racetrack. They say the tests on a track really expose your car's weaknesses, so today we will find out whether Boris truly is the most elite performance car on planet Earth. Will we set a lap record? Will we gap everything out there? Or will we crash and break down? Right, ladies and gents, Boris and I Man and machine has won. We are going to give cappuccinos to absolutely every single person on this circuit. I've got the coilovers and the hard setting, and I have stripped as much weight out of this car as I can in a short period of time. Hopefully, we are going to be handing out cappuccinos left, right and centre. Yes, Boris, look at that. Just need to get used to the track. Hit the apex, hard on the brakes, downshift. Bit of understeer, but we're looking good. Oh, I've got the brake. Ah! The remainder of the lap was pretty uneventful. I definitely didn't get overtaken, and I definitely didn't forget what side I was supposed to be on to allow people to pass me. But yeah, I was just getting used to the car, getting used to 1000 brake, getting used to the track, and once I was finished with my first outing, I came back out again, but this time with a guest. So the first person who I took out in Boris around the track was Rachael. She is an absolute legend, and she owns a sick rose gold 270 brake horsepower Fiesta ST. She's also a content creator, so I will leave her Instagram and her YouTube links in the description of this video, so go and check her out if you want. Right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm impressed with like how this is actually doing at the moment.
So I can't hear a word you're saying. The horsepower's too loud. Oh, Boris. Wait, we're keeping up with that GTR, aren't we? Oh, he was pitting, that's why. Track. Yeah. Oh, we're into the garage. That was sketchy. That was.
Come on.
Oh mate, we've got a Subaru behind us.
See if the Subaru can drift like that.
Yeah, no, he's not catching us. No way. I'm getting too hot. Well, let me go leave it there.
Sweat.
Jesus Christ.
No, that was boss.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You can tell you can really like take this car to the limit. Bloody hell. That was intense. This car actually isn't too bad.
No, it's not. I see why you've got like a little soft spot for it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's full of character. We were overtaking pretty much everyone.
Yeah, backwards though.
Yeah, we were overtaking them backwards. Basically what we'll do is we'll play the footage in reverse and it will just be of us overtaking everyone. The person who I took out next was the man who needs no introduction, Jamie from Officially Gassed. If you somehow haven't seen his content, I will also leave all of his links in the description of this video.
What power is this running again?
Probably
all of it.
All of it, mate. All of it. Yeah, there's no limit. No limit to the horsepower in this car.
Oh. Yes!
Damn it, Boris. This is the sketchy corner, this one.
God, all right. I love how there's no warm-up lap lap in this car.
Nah, mate, straight into it.
Hey, check the understeer. Hey, yes, Jack. Oh shit. Yes, Jack. Yes, Jack. Man, I did drifting. So this is alright. Yes. Yes, this is alright. Mate, your speedo don't even work.
Yeah, the speedo don't work anymore, boy.
On the turning. Hey, the back end's out. Hey. Yes.
Come on.
Yes. Man like Jack the driver. Like Boris is serious. Them shifts. Oh God. He broke on the turning. Oh my God. Oh, will we make it? Yes.
Go on, bro.
Come on. Flat out everywhere. I love it. Man just in 5th gear cruising.
Mate, there's no more gears in this car.
I can't believe you're still flat. Hell. Jack. Oh, the understeer's real. Hey. You're on the throttle longer than anyone. Like you're braking in the turn-in zone. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bro, I'm dying. This is hilarious. Come on. Look at the power. Look at the power. Wow, I love it. It's actually doing the job though, all jokes aside, bro. Like, oh God, there's a lot of understeer. Oh God. Oh my God. Good save. Oh shit, the tyres.
Oh, that a little bit.
Yes.
Right. I think we'll
Too
leave it
much,
there,
bro.
boy.
You're embarrassing the other drivers, bro. Let's pull it in. Oh, you're a legend.
Fucking hell, bro.
Oh my God, squeaky bum time a few times there, but bro, this is like all jokes aside. You can just hammer it, like you know what I
It's
mean.
literally foot on the throttle the whole time. Get the heel and toe down to this, make you laugh.
Race car vibes.
Race car.
Oh, I
bro.
love it. I love Boris.
So I think we can all agree that Boris has been a little legend on track. He has handled all of the tests that a track throws at your car very well. I am actually shocked. There were no knocks, no rattles, no funny noises, and there were no leaks. I mean, the car literally handled perfectly to my utter shock. But yeah, it's a good feeling to know that we've built this ourselves. I'm proud of the car. Good lad. So yes, ladies and gents, I'm going to leave the video there. So if you did go on to enjoy it, make sure to smash that like button and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 100K at some point. And also let me know in the comments what you thought of Boris and his track performance. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.